Hello Aries, welcome to my channel. This is going to be your February love reading, love and relationships reading. This is not so much, it's not just about romance, it's about all connections that you have with others. So anything that you're dealing with in the month of February, happy February by the way, if there is a person romantically, platonically, family, any type of connection or space that you hold in your heart for someone, then this message is pertaining to that individual or a group of individuals that you're dealing with. Okay. Aries, there is, in this situation or in this connection that you have, there is a need to be productive and motivated. There are those of you who have prayed or set intentions to manifest something or someone, to manifest a connection. What you need to understand, Aries, is that once you've set an intention or you've prayed for someone or something to be given to you, there is the process of letting go, if that makes sense. You can't hold on to a prayer. Once you've prayed, once you've set your intentions and released it to the universe or released it to your creator, you have to let those powers do what they need to do to give you what you need. And once you receive it, there is a tendency sometimes for us to hold on so tight because we're afraid that it's going to be taken away from us. But that's not really showing much faith in the universe to give you what you desire. If you ask for something from the universe, you have to have faith that the universe is going to give it to you, but not only give it to you, but help you to maintain that blessing, and also to have faith that if it is taken away from you for whatever reason, that there is something that is going to be brought to you to replace it, or something that's better. There is a need to be firm in your beliefs, to be firm in what you want. Not to be shaky on your beliefs or in what you desire, and what you desire to manifest. Some of you are dealing with an earth sign, or you have earth in your chart. Some of you all may have children, multiple children, or just, one child for some of you. I see happiness here. I see fulfillment. I see wish fulfillment. I see emotional wealth and health for you all here. What you've asked for, Aries, what you're hoping for, what you've prayed for, is going to be given to you. It's going to be given to you. Will it be given to you in February? Maybe, maybe not. But whatever you've asked for, the universe is putting into effect in February. But there is something here, Aries, that, again, like I said, productivity, motivation. If you think that what you've asked for, you're just supposed to sit and wait. No, there is some work that needs to be done on your part for yourselves and your lives on your own. As this connection or person comes to you or is given to you. There are certain things in your lives that are not supposed to be there. They are not necessarily a bad thing, but they're not necessary for your growth. They're not really, they're just certain things that it's almost like overwatering a plant or overfeeding a baby, right? Our bodies are in need of food and drink, right? We need water, we need calories, we need food. Plants need water and sunlight, right? But if we're overwatering, we're doing more than what is needed. We're overworking ourselves to manifest something. Or sometimes you get into some people, some of you all may be trying to overcompensate for something in your relationships. Maybe for those of you who are trying to get something out of someone, or you're trying to talk or get some kind of confirmation from someone, maybe there's too much of that. Maybe there's a need to just let that person figure themselves out, right? Figure things out. But I see the need here to slow down, Aries. Slow down. If this is not you and this is the other person, then there is a need for you to initiate slowing down for them, like letting them know, hey, we need to slow down for a little bit. At the bottom of the deck, we have the I'm sorry guys, the Page of Swords. You guys may meet this person when you're in school or in some type of academy, or when you're learning something new. Okay. Some of you all want children. I get okay, so for some of you all, Aries, there is a situation where text messaging or social media it's become over excessive, right? Or it's just become excessive for some of you. There's something about writing or posting or sending messages back to back, or because I see the Page of Swords as messages. All pages are messages to some degree, right? They're messengers, they're learners, they're students, they're younger. Again, like I said, overcompensating, or feeling like you have to do more to gain more in a relationship. This is not what is needed, Aries, for you. What you've asked for is being worked on behind the scenes. You have to let that occur. You have to let that process continue, because when you start trying to do more, you start to slow the process down, slower than what it needs to be slowed down, right? There is, for others of you, there may be a need to journal. But this excessive, maybe text messaging or posting on social media, for some of you, is what is unnecessary. Maybe putting yourselves out there way too much, maybe over exaggerating your personality in order to be noticed. I don't know, Aries. There's just something here where you're not expressing your confidence, or someone is not expressing themselves in a tasteful way, the person that you may be dealing with. Aries, you don't have to beg for attention at all. You guys are a fire sign, right? You don't have to overwork yourselves at all. There is no need for you to overwork yourselves to gain what you want. But there is this need to slow down with the Page of Pentacles here. The Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, guys. But this Knight of Pentacles here is someone who just stays on course. They don't look back. They don't try to rewind backwards or to fast forward. They just remain in the present moment, Aries. That's all that you need to do, is to remain in the present moment. Love yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Continue to keep going to work, keep going to school. There's no need for you to do more than that. Just do what you've already set out to do for yourselves, and let this other person or this connection that you have with someone else, let them do their thing. And when you guys come back home together, or when you guys reunite, or for those of you who haven't met this person yet, when you finally meet this person, you will already have the mental and emotional strength to embrace this connection without feeling like you have to do more in order to please this person. Right? Because there are those of you who might be in school. You know, we have the Page of Pentacles here. So there's strong earth energy here. Some of you guys may be dealing with an earth sign, a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Okay? Or you guys have this in your chart. But again, that slow movement, that steady movement, reaping what you've sown, that's going to take some time, right? It's gonna you have to take things one day at a time, one situation at a time. There's no need to do everything all at once or do everything all in one day. Give yourself time, Aries, okay? But there is a need to let go of things that are unnecessary for your growth. They're again, like that overwatering of your seeds. Let your seeds grow. Your seeds have what they need. If you just do what you're supposed, if you do the required work, not extra work, the required work that is asked of you for this connection and for these seeds to grow within your relationship or within your relationships, you know, you'll manifest what you need, right? I'm so sorry, Aries. There's been a lot of distractions with my camera today, and I'm not really sure why it's happening, but it's been a very, very interesting week. So I hope that everybody can hear me okay, and that you guys can see me okay. But you're going to be given what you desire. You have the Ace of Cups here, Aries. You're going to be given what you want. You're going to be given what you need. But again, there is a need to let the seeds grow. Let the seeds take in their water. Let the seeds take in their sunlight, right? Let your seeds grow on their own. There is no need for you to check and see if what you've done is going to manifest, or the prayers that you've prayed have been answered. They've already been answered the moment that you prayed, the moment that you prayed, the moment that you set those intentions, right? And you have intentions. Let your see how this owl is holding this little what do you call these things? Not a I forgot those plants, what those are called. I know what they are, but for some reason it's just not on the tip of my brain. But there, this is, and you see this egg. There's a baby, or there's a treasure in there, right? So, do you ever have to go, for those of you who've been pregnant or are pregnant? You don't need to go to the doctor every single day to find out if your baby is okay, or if your baby is going to be born sooner. You go to your doctor's appointments when it's scheduled, not every single day, right? Again, that excessive behavior, feeling like you have to keep checking, right? Like if you're trying to take care of an egg and it has a baby in it, you don't crack the egg open to find out if there's a baby in there, right? No, you let the baby develop. in the egg, correct? So there is a need to just let things take its course. Let the inception, let the conception, everything, let everything progress and grow naturally, Aries. Because we have the Panther here. This is letting go of what is no longer, just letting go of the unnecessary. Okay? This is speaking to self-destructive behavior, right? This is just sitting back and just having the courage to just let go and just realize, okay, I'm going to let go. I'm going to let the universe or my creator do what they need to do. You know, for those of you who are pregnant, and you may have this way of going about trying to make sure that you're okay. Maybe you just I don't know what that word is, but it's, just constantly going to the doctor, constantly calling your doctor, or thinking the worst, that the worst is going to happen. There is a need to let that go, Aries. For those of you who have children or are going to have children or trying to get pregnant, you have to just let things naturally occur and don't think the worst. And then we have fortitude. This is just recognizing, it doesn't, any bump in the road does not mean that the worst is here, right? It's just looking at obstacles as just a bump in the road and realizing, okay, everything's going to be fine. For those of you who, like, this is whether you're married, single, if you get into a fight with your significant other and you just jump to conclusions feeling like, oh, I'm going to break up or they're going to break up with me and it's over, you got to let that go. Relationships, you have to fight sometimes. Sometimes you have, in order to get to understand each other and understand each other's energy and what the other person likes or doesn't like, understanding each other's pet peeves, sometimes you got to get into that you have to show your true selves, and sometimes it's not always pretty, right? So Aries, there is a need to understand that you don't have to overwork yourselves in a connection in order to keep that connection. Because if you have to do all of that in order for someone to like you or to think that you're worth their time, then that probably means that connection is not for you. Okay? But if you're in a happy connection and the person loves you and they're doing the best that they can to make sure that you feel secure, but you still are having this energy of feeling like, oh, there's more that I need to do, then that's something that you have to address within yourselves. Let go of the unnecessary. Get rid of it. Don't overwater your seeds. Don't drown yourselves in work, just, and working yourselves to the bone in order to get what you want or get what you desire or to manifest what you desire in your lives. Right? So if you have asked or prayed for something to occur, something to get better within your relationships, if you've prayed or have set an intention to manifest a love relationship in your lives, be aware of what you're praying for, because anything that we pray for or set our intention to is going to involve work, is going to involve letting go, is going to involve our responsibility on a spiritual level within ourselves. There are things you have to let go of within yourselves. The universe is always going to point to you. When you pray for something, it's not going to just give you what you want. It's going to bring to you your responsibilities you have for yourselves. And if you're not ready to face those demons, Aries, then it's going to be difficult for this relationship to unfold or to manifest itself to you, right? So it's not impossible. It may not be easy, but it is not impossible to, because trust me, what you've prayed for, Aries, it's coming. It's very, very close. Okay? But you have to first hop over those hurdles and don't think the worst. Let go of thinking of the worst. Because I feel that the worst is behind you, but you have to want to leave it behind you, right? So that's your reading for February and for your connections and your relationships, Aries. And much love and light to all of you, and I wish you all the very best. I really do. And I'm happy to see that I can't wait to see what blessings are going to be given to you guys by the end of February. All right, take care, you guys. Bye.